All right, now
you as good as she's.
So this woman came in and she said, I don't know, you guys heard it.
Oh yeah.
She said, I'm teaching a class here. She's a voice teacher over here at Citrus College. I don't know who the heck she is, but she was an attractive woman. And yeah, she teaches voice. She didn't want to say what her name was. I think you guys heard that.
Yep.
All right, dude. So I hope that I understand how to because now that recording that we just had, now it's on a different file. So now I hope that I'll be able to put that file that we had from the first one together with the other one.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Yeah, I don't know. And
as we move the mic closer.
As we move the mic closer.
Do you need me to speak louder?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I know we're gonna blow our ears out.
And today, anyway, you guys, today on the show, if I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you guys the first part of this episode, but today on the show we got a very good friend of mine, actor Ricky Estrada. Let's go ahead and finish. Let's finish this damn conversation.
It's not a damn conversation. It's a great conversation.
It was a good one, and you know what? I was just telling you how you don't want to meet the glass is half empty, Michael, because that Michael is very bitter.
But I'll meet the empty wallet, Michael.
Yes, it is an empty wallet. College student, you know.
Wait a minute, you work at Lowe's?
Yeah. You can't mention that on the podcast. I have to beep that out.
Then beep it out.
I'm gonna have to.
That's fine. You know how to edit. I didn't know that.
I don't know how to edit, so now I have to figure out how to do that.
You just cut it. You just cut the first beginning out of it.
True.
So then let's start over.
Yeah, we can.
So that lady that came in. Well. That lady that came in, let me tell you.
Yeah, so we were in the middle of doing the podcast. We had a conversation going on for about almost 30 minutes, and we were having a pretty damn good conversation. And then this lady comes in and says, I teach a class here.
I couldn't tell what kind of accent that was.
I don't know if she was Australian or if she was British.
It was those are the first two that I thought of, but I couldn't pinpoint it, and I wasn't gonna be like, "Excuse, madame, what perchance is your accent?" And it's like, blah, 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 blah.
Exactly. And we, so she comes in and she's like, "I teach a class here," and I should have put. We're doing a podcast over here on the outside of the door, but she opens the door and she's like, I teach a class here. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, we're doing a podcast. And she's like, oh, sorry, you should have put the thing on the door.
Having the door wide open as we do this.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So anyway, she was a very attractive woman, but now
I didn't check her out. How attractive was she?
I did. She was a good looking woman, probably maybe 40, mid 40s, good looking woman, definitely married, definitely tied down to some great man. Very lucky man.
You saw a ring on that hand?
No. But I hope, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Anyway.
So anyway, dude. So
you know how those college professors are nowadays.
Yes, I do. But it's a good thing.
That's a really bad thing. I should not have said that. I feel horrible.
No, it's
as I hiccup. That was a really weird hiccup.
It's okay. So Ricky Estrada on the show today, a very talented actor. He was one of my first guests on the show. I had to take his YouTube. It was on YouTube, and I had to take his episode down because he said some pretty personal things on there. So we're not gonna get that personal today. But we are going to have a good conversation. So the earlier just now we looked up on your Instagram because we were talking about how you don't want to get yourself out there too much and you don't want to say any personal things. But you actually posted something that was pretty personal, and it was about prayer, a prayer from God about how the three answers that he has from you.
God only gives, this is what it is right here. And it's funny because most of the stuff I just get off Pinterest, download it, and put it back up on Instagram.
Yeah.
God, I said God really weird. God only gives three answers to prayer. Yes, not yet. I have something better in mind,
and unfortunately, you feel like it's I have something better for you, or not yet. Lately,
it's I don't know. Lately, there's been a lot of good things happening, but it's also been a little bit of rough time. So I don't know the answer.
Yeah,
I haven't exactly gotten a clear answer. So I'm just letting things pan out how they need to be.
Yeah, and the reason why why I want you on the show is because me and you are part of a very, very important show that's going on at Citrus College. It's the Laramie Project. Yeah, the Laramie Project is going on. Laramie Project is going on May 12th, May 13th, May 19th, May 20th, and May 21st, all at the Citrus College Little Theater.
Yep.
Now I'm going to say that again because people are going to be like rewinding this over and over again. Here we go. May 12th, May 13th, May 19th, May 20th. All those shows are at 8 p.m. And then the one at May 21st, we got some matinee action going, 2 p.m. Hey, what's happening? So, the Laramie Project, Ricky Estrada.
Yes.
Dude, what up, dog?
That's what I think that's what's... It's exhausting. The emotional roller coaster that you are put through as an actor to go through this and put this on is horrible.
Oh yeah, man.
As my voice cracks to iterate how bad it is.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. That sounded bad.
Yeah, I met up with you this morning and I text you like, "Hey man, wanted a podcast today." And on this specific day, I feel like I got you at a bad time.
You got me at a bad time.
Yeah.
Why?
Because we all got it feels like you got so much going on right now.
Oh, I've got the show. I've got lines to memorize for my Shakespeare class. I've got a it's a scene for my acting class. I got to go meet up with them because I just got put into that within the last few days. I'm supposed to be sitting in and helping with the acting class that's going on now, but that's its own thing.
Yeah.
Life of an actor.
Yeah.
It's the best way to put it. I mean, just life of Ricky.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, even if it wasn't today, if we were looking at tomorrow, perchance, my schedule for tomorrow is family, internship, friends, more lines, more rehearsals, getting ready for this Laramie thing.
Yeah.
It's hectic.
Yeah.
Somehow I'm going to have to find a way to put a job in all of this. So if anyone's out there hiring, I'm here. You can hit me up.
The hilarious, hardworking Ricky Estrada.
I need a job.
Yeah. What's your internship?
My internship is at my church.
Yeah.
That just came about. I don't know how, but it happened. I feel super blessed about that. I am the intern for our preteens ministry, which is 4th, 5th, and 6th graders.
Uh-huh.
And I'm there heading up. I'm there Tuesdays and Thursdays, setting up stuff for the weekend services, putting the program together for worship, for making games for them.
Mm-hmm.
Right now we have this really big task of doing a summer camp for them, getting this script together, getting all these pieces together for that, then getting ready for all the volunteers and all this other stuff. It's basically I am in essence, kind of the right-hand man to the preteens pastor, and it is amazing.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. If I could be there every day doing that, I would love it.
Yeah.
But I can't, and it hurts. It hurts to say that because I would love to be there every day, but there's also school.
Yeah.
So, but that internship at church it's amazing.
And your dream, man.
My dream
To be an actor.
Nah, it's not my dream.
No?
Nah.
Not anymore?
Mm-mm. It wasn't my dream ever to begin with to be an actor.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I thought this is what you did. This is what you lived and breathed.
Nah. Mm-mm.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I mean, there's a lot of people in the theater department that's their goal in the end.
Yeah.
Is making it big, whether it be on stage, in movies, TV show, whatever it may be, commercials.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people here are doing that for that reason. Mine is more, it's just, it's almost a very big therapy session for me, so that's why I do it. And at the same time, I love doing it, and it's a passion for me to do it and have fun with it. But the job security isn't there.
Oh, yeah.
Realistically.
I agree.
And I just feel that as you claim for me to be as an amazing actor,
I think
I'm a good actor. I don't think I'm an amazing actor.
I think you're talented.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to take compliments because I'm a little hard on myself. A little, that's an understatement.
You're very hard on yourself.
I know I can do better. I know that I can always do more. And I don't know. is out there in the entertainment business. As much as I can probably do it without and that sounds cocky, and I don't want to say that is I can do that without a problem, but it's not that hard. It's not that hard for me to entertain people. I nearly been doing it half my life. Yeah. I would say all my life, but I didn't know I wanted to be an actor until I hit about 12, 13. Or not an actor, just having fun with people. But
yeah,
no, acting is not my not my main goal in life.
Cool.
My main goal in life is to have a family.
I did not know that. I knew right away that you were a big time family man. You're definitely a relationship guy. You're gonna get married. You're gonna have a.
Oh, that's the goal. That's the goal. I hope so.
You're gonna have an amazing wife. You're gonna have great kids.
That wife is gonna be more amazing than me, and that's something hard to believe.
Dude, I don't.
Really?
For anybody to have to put up with people like you and me, good luck. Good luck, because we are. I'm not saying that we're super insecure people, but there is a little bit of insecurity there.
Agree.
And it's tough. It's tough for us to.
It's hard to be with someone who's insecure with themselves, because then it's like one of the first things you have to learn is you have to learn to love yourself. And for being insecure people that may not love certain aspects of themselves, it's hard for other people to love them if they don't love themselves.
Exactly.
So yeah, if anyone could put up with my ass, and woo!
Oh yeah, man.
If anyone is listening to this and thinks they can handle me, I will give you my phone number. Just ask for the Michael's email.
Just email me at michaelstcaceres@gmail.com.
At the same time, give me a brief bio. No headshots. I don't need a headshot. I just want a brief bio on your character.
You don't want a headshot?
Why would I need a headshot?
Why not? We're basically doing an email Tinder here.
An email Tinder? Nah.
Yeah. Nah?
I mean, yes, but this isn't based off of looks, so I don't necessarily need the photo. If you want to add a photo, cool. If I don't, it's not required on this, I don't know what you want to call this, but whatever.
I wonder how many people are going to listen to this podcast. You realize I'm going to send it to everybody, right?
You do that. You do that, and
I'm going to.
Yes.
At what time do you have to meet up with your people?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I have no idea.
All right, dude. Well, let me know, because we were shooting for 10:45.
Oh, you pew pew pew. We already passed it. Let's go just for another 10 minutes, so then you have a lot of good dialogue.
Yeah, man. We have. Let's for this next 10 minutes, let's get this business out of the way and promote the show, shall we?
I mean, we did that a lot the first half.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know
if we're going to use the first half.
Use the first
half. Use at least part of the first half. You can use the first half over.
I'll use part of the first half, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that show is just so hard to promote. It's
the Laramie Project?
Yeah.
It's very hard to promote because of the sense of what it has to deal with, and it's like I understand what you're saying on it's hard to promote, and it's like you can say the Laramie Project as many times, and you can say, hey, this is brought to you by Laramie Project or whatever. Blah, 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 blah. You can get a poster, you can get a flyer, but not until people fully understand or do the research for themselves what happened to Matthew Shepard.
Yeah.
They're not going to be interested.
Yeah.
They're not going to be interested at all. So it's like, yes, promote. Yeah. But we also want you to be proactive. Yeah. Go and look up what happened to Matthew Shepard. Google Matthew Shepard, and it should pop up the unfortunate event that happened to him.
Yeah, and for those of you that are not going to Google it, it's a pretty emotional story about what happened. Matthew Shepard, he was 21 years old. He was a senior at the University of Wyoming, and he was a gay man. And unfortunately, two guys beat him to death. They killed him. Yeah.
It's hard to say this because we're not emphasizing the fact that he was gay and that was the issue, but those that beat him up and killed him did it for that specific reason.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest part is that this is all about a hate crime in which is so what's the word? I can't use a word to describe on how horrific or how terrible or how very, very...
it's just terrible.
The situation in which came from this brought up a gargantuan problem in society of today. Mm-hmm. It took place nearly 20 years ago as a gay hate crime, but it became so massive.
And so much more than that.
Yeah, and it's, till this day, because of plays like the Laramie Project, TV shows, not TV shows, but like they did the 2020 on it sometime later. Then there was a sequel play to the Laramie Project. I think it's called Laramie Project 10 Years Later.
Yeah, Laramie Project 10 years later.
That too, and it's there's this ongoing thing that with this hate crime that happened is still makes it relevant to today and still very hurtful. What's the word I'm looking for? Very, very. I don't know the word.
Yeah,
but it's still very touching and it's still very hurtful till today.
Yeah, and it's hard to talk about.
It is.
It's extremely hard to talk about. And basically, what the play is about is this theater company. It's called the Tectonic Theater Project. When they heard about this hate crime, I mean, let them know, Ricky. They went all the way out to Laramie, Wyoming.
Over the course of 2 years.
2 years, man.
2 years. They did over. I think they were there like a total of 6, 7, 8 times around there.
Yeah.
And did over 200 interviews.
Interviewed 200 people.
Over 200 people.
In Laramie about how they felt about this hate crime.
Yeah.
And it's so emotional. It's so emotional to read that play and understand how these people felt about it. Some of them were hurt.
Yeah.
Some of them were really offended. Some of them were really like, well, that's a normal thing. People felt like that was normal.
Yeah,
like,
and a lot of these people too that they interviewed may not be in the play. And my guess is that they aren't, because this play has about 60 characters if you really wanted to look at it at that aspect, played by 13 actors?
Yeah.
13 actors playing 60 roles in this play.
Unbelievable. So hard.
But those are only a few. That's only a sample size of the people that they interviewed, and an even smaller sample size of the community that was affected there in Laramie, Wyoming, because of the fact that if you didn't know someone, and it says this is a line from the play, if you didn't know someone, you knew someone that was once removed. So just because they have 60 people in this play, that's a sample size of the 200 interviews they have, which is a sample size of the 26,000 people that live in Laramie, Wyoming.
Yeah.
Is it 26,000, 2,600?
It was like 26,800 and something.
It's crazy, but still, it's a sample size of a sample size.
Yeah.
Of everyone, and then how this community was affected. It's.
And basically, so and it's a weird play, man. I mean, you come out and watch this show, you're gonna love it, but you gotta open up your ears and listen up to what these people have to say. And the crazy part about it is, like Ricky was saying, 13 people got casted to do this play.
Actually, we had
11. Is it 11?
We had 14. Unfortunately, we did have a very near dear and friend that unfortunately, due to complications, couldn't be in it anymore. And unfortunately had to drop, but still 13 people that are doing nearly 60 roles. It's
every single one of us, man, have like 5 or 6 roles.
Yeah.
And it's so much, it's a great opportunity as an actor.
Oh yeah.
To play normal people. Do you know how hard it is for us to be normal, Ricky?
Wait, are we talking about in a play, or are we talking about ourselves?
We're talking about in real life.
Oh, let's not go on that conversation.
It's so hard to be normal in real life. So when you're
so hard.
So when you're telling us to play normal people who literally just talk about their feelings and talk, I'm not having to deal that much with the.
It's like, whoa, okay, you want me to act? Cool, I can do that. But you want me to act something I don't know how to do, which is being normal?
Yeah. Man.
Well, how about this? I'll make a deal with you. I will try my best to be normal, and you just accept me for who I am. No, I'm kidding. I don't. It's all a joke.
Yeah.
But no. It's true. And these people are normal, everyday people that, unfortunately, through these tragic events, just aren't extraordinary people. These people are special in their own way. And you'll realize that through the play, but at the same time, these were ordinary people that got so severely changed.
Yeah.
So severely changed by this event. Some people that were extremely close, some people that were relatives of people dealing with the whole situation. It just neighbors, friends, family. the magnitude of the situation cannot be measured because of the fact that it's still being felt today.
Yeah.
This is, in a sense, this is still a ongoing earthquake that if you try to measure it and how long it's going to be, it's never going to end because of the fact of how relevant it is. Yeah. Even though it would happen nearly 20 years ago.
It's just it's insane.
It is.
It's so hard. And see, here's the thing, man. There's a lot of people out there that have their beliefs in gay people. But you know what? I think one thing that I felt so far as we've gone through these rehearsals and these run-throughs, it's not just about gay people. It's about, there's so much more out there. Me personally, I've had problems with religions. I've had problems with normal people, problems with gay people, problems with, politics, problems with, whatever. And there's people that I've hated, and there's people that I've not liked, and there's people that I don't appreciate. And doing this play, it's really opened up my mind to, understand what's going on from their perspective. There's somebody in your life that you don't like. There's somebody in your life that you don't hate. And I think this play will open up people's minds on how they feel about certain things. Not just gay people, politics, Democrats, Republicans, liberals, conservatives, anything. Your mom, your dad, people that are Christian, people that are Catholic, people that are Mormon, how you feel about people that you don't like or you don't hate. I think this play will open up their minds. And I really think that they should come to this play.
See, now you got me thinking, and someone who I hate.
Yeah.
And it's like, who do I hate? And I have to say, with confidence, I don't hate anyone. I do love everyone. Even if it's not the same kind of love that everyone's going to get the same. Because there are some that get the same. Of course. Some that are just different kinds of love. And then there's those love-hate relationships where you just can't stand the person, but you'll still be there for them. I can say with confidence, I don't believe there is one individual in my life whom I hate. But it's also hard because
it's hard.
There are a lot of people who I can say who I love that have hurt me, yet I still love them.
Yeah.
And that's a hard thing to do.
It's hard to forgive somebody.
And you know what? And that's and for that same exact reason, as I said, there's some people you can't, that hurts you so much, but you still have to care for them. During the show, Matthew Shepard's dad gives this amazing speech. And I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to say anything about it other than what he says is something that everyone needs to hear.
Absolutely.
If you can check out during the entire play, but when that speech comes up, that is the one thing I would say you have to hear out of the entire show.
Yeah. And
that's putting a lot of pressure on the actor that's doing him.
And our podcast is coming to an end.
No.
I know. I want to keep on talking to you, but I know you got rehearsals to do.
I do.
So just one more time, ladies and gentlemen, Ricky Estrada and myself, Michael Caceres.
I'm clapping for myself.
We're in a very important show, acting together.
Yes.
In the Laramie project,
which I didn't think that we would ever do an acting thing together, but we were able to. So it's great.
Heck yeah, man! It's been so much fun working with you. I can't wait to do this show, and it's happening at Citrus College in the Little Theater, May 12th, May 13th, May 19th, May 20th, 2017. All at 8 p.m. And then we got some matinee action for you. It's on May 21st at 2 p.m. All in the Citrus College Little Theater. The box office, ladies and gentlemen, it is open an hour before the show starts.
Buy your tickets at the box office because it'll be cheaper than at the door. If you go to the door, you have to pay twice as much. Right now, it's like $10. If you go to the door, it's like $20, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Or it might be like $10, $15. I don't remember exactly.
It's $20 if you buy it at the door.
Yes, so buy it ahead of time. If you can buy them online. They do charge you a little more online, but come in person. It's so much better. This is a show that is one for the ages. When this show comes into town, you don't want to miss this one show.
Yes, and let's call it right there.
We shall call it right there.
Ricky, thank you very much, man.
Of course.
All right, later.
Bye.